So the first thing that we opened up, and this was all with volunteers in the beginning. The Land Conservancy has a great volunteer trail crew, and we work every other Monday with mostly, as I call them, gentlemen over the age of 55. And some of them are over 70, but they work like they're 17 somehow. So we opened up the Foothill Trail first, which was a much easier trail to open. Wonderful trail bed that you could see under the brush, and Mr. Carey here helped pathfind that with some of his friends as we stepped through guacamole bear poops under the brush up there. And so we eventually cleared this trail and opened it up, and then we started working on the Fox Canyon Trail, which never, by the way, had a name. So we named it that because Fox Canyon runs down. Fox is actually named after the Fox family, which is a well-known Ojai family from the past. And I mean, it's a nice name because it also sounds like the animal, the fox. So it's a nice natural name to have for a trail. So anyway, we started on that trail, and we got to a certain point on it, which we got to the southern aspect of it, which is sort of on this side, and there was no sign of a trail anywhere up there. And we were like, well, we don't even know where this runs. There were no maps of this trail anywhere. The Forest Service didn't have any maps. Actually, I went into the Forest Service office, and there was a topo map in there, and they had a little line on there in pencil, and that was the only evidence of this trail that there was. And but then, lo and behold, the Land Conservancy had an aerial map of the whole area right after the Wheeler fire, which I think was in '86 or so, 85, thank you. And you could see very clearly where all the trails were on that map. And so we kind of went off that map and transposed it, to help Mr. Carey, on with help of GPS and so on, and sort of created a track. So one interesting thing is that the original trail started in a different spot, a little further down Shelf Road towards the top of Signal. So along with Mr. Vaughn here, we decided to run this trail in a slightly different spot, and we came off of what is now the Fox Canyon Trailhead, where you see the big kiosk, for those of you who've been there, and that's where it goes up now. It's possible one reason the trail wasn't started there was because there were all these pumping operations there for the avocado operation that had been there before the Wheeler fire burned it out. And so when the Land Conservancy took that over, indeed that was still had a well in there. It actually had an electrical panel with a smart meter. There's a smart meter way out there in the middle of nowhere. And we didn't let that be known. But, so we consequently removed all that stuff and put in the trailhead, and I guess the rest is history.
The day you opened the Fox Canyon Trail, in fact, the preserve, I think, the Valley View Preserve, there was a guy we were all happy to see hiking that inaugural hike, and that was Ranger Fox.
Yeah, I need to say one